friends, let us hear today the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 7. Do not judge, so that you may not be judged. For with judgment you make, you will be judged, and the measure you give will be the measure you get. Why do you see the speck in your neighbor's eye, but do not notice the log in your own eye? Or how can you say to your neighbor, let me take that speck out of your eye, while the log is in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your neighbor's eye. One of the things I hope we all understand as we go through this time is that everyone experiences this pandemic, this time of quarantine, in very different ways. If you're at home in front of your computer and able to work and get paid, there may be some inconveniences, but also probably quite a few perks. If you are a single mom who absolutely has no choice but to go out into a world that feels very dangerous in order to provide food for your children's bellies, it is far more than an inconvenience. If you are parents trying to take care of a family and you can't go to work, and you really want to go to work because you need to provide for your family, you are probably feeling an entirely different stress and worry about losing everything you've worked so hard for over the years. In this time, there is even more of a chasm between the haves and the have-nots than in previous times. Those who have income and security are not nearly so worried about opening up our state or our country as those who live paycheck to paycheck and now have no paycheck. Those who are alone are certainly experiencing life differently than those who have opportunity to spend quality and quantity time with their families. Those parents who are working at home and trying to teach their children and trying to manage and control so many different factors are feeling an entirely different kind of stress. I've always liked the saying, don't judge a person until you walk a mile in his moccasins. We're all going through a lot of different things. We anticipate opening the church for worship in a few weeks. We will follow the governor's protocol. We will ask everyone to observe social distancing, sit in reserved spots. We will have pre-filled communion sets in reserved spots. We will clean and sanitize prior to each service. Only 50% of capacity is allowed according to the directives. Please know that we understand that many of you will want to continue to worship on Zoom. Please also understand that there are people who want and need to be in our sanctuary for worship. I will be discussing with the elders our plans for this evening, on this evening's Zoom meeting for the elders. This coming Sunday is Youth Sunday, and I hope you will all Zoom in. We will hear a very meaningful message from some of our seniors who have certainly had their last year of high school disrupted. Please support them and all of our youth who will be leading our worship service. Your love and your encouragement means so much to them. Hope to see you tonight at 6:30 at our Zoom prayer and fellowship time. Finally, I encourage you to sow seeds of God's love in all the ways you are able. Let us judge less and love more. I hope we will try to understand that everyone is going through a difficult time in their own way. There have been many losses, and there have been many unexpected blessings. Let us give to God all of our feelings, the good and the bad, the hurt and the joy, and ask God to guide us in his holy way. Have thine own way, Lord. Have thine own way. Let us pray. Loving and gracious God, You are our strength and our hope. Grant that we will trust in your leading. Help us to listen to one another with love. In Christ we do pray. Amen.